raising legitimate concerns about thousands and thousands of unchecked foreign males illegally entering our country makes me far right, then so be it.
Hey guys, so I want to show you this video, and it's, I think, a good lesson for those in power in the UK. If they ever take my advice, they probably only watch my videos to find out what laws I'm breaking currently. So I would like them to at least look at this and consider it. You see, in the UK, a lot of the issues that have been blamed on the economy slowing, or social fabric falling apart, or local cohesion dismantling, well, a lot of these issues have been blamed on problems that were not particularly to blame for what was happening. And a lot of these problems were blamed on people or institutions that were not really to blame for what is happening. Or demographics of people, like calling the jobless people, the ones that can't get work right now, calling them the skivers and blaming them for the economy slowing down. We've seen all the tactics throughout the years, blaming everything on everyone else, trying to divide people's attention, trying to splinter people's anger so that it's not directed at one place at any one time, and therefore it's dissipated. The problem is now that a lot of people are seeing through the fog, or the gaslighting, the propaganda, and they're starting to realize that actually it might be the government itself that's the problem. And this is where the warning comes in, because if you've experienced social issues, or if this country's experienced social issues and a breakdown of cohesion and all this stuff that's happening right now, while everyone's blaming everyone, imagine what's going to happen when everyone blames the same thing. I'm not a smart guy, but I know that that's not good. And what happens when they start to lose faith in their councils? They start to think that the council, instead of representing their interests and using their tax money in an efficient and beneficial way for the local community, they're instead using it to pay illegal migrants to hound their local schools. What do you think is going to happen then when that local community sees their council as the enemy? And what do you think will happen if all of the communities around the UK see their local councils as the enemy? And what happens then when they all start talking and they start to see you as the enemy? Do you understand where this logically goes? Again, I'm not a smart guy, but I can understand human behavior, and I can understand the pattern that I'm seeing right now. It isn't good for you guys. I don't know whether you're doing this on purpose or whether you're a little bit retarded. You should probably really recognize what's happening though. Everyone else can see it, and that's why I want to show you this video.
There's lots of illegal men hanging around. Women, if you walked in the town and asked the women, I'd say 80% of them would tell you they don't feel safe walking around this town. We want to know where these people are going when they've left the hotel, where they're roaming around in the daytime. We've also asked what accommodation they're being put into. We never get answers from the council or for the MP. We're pretty certain people are being housed in flats in the town, but nobody will answer our questions. Surely governments and councillors are there to represent us and help us with questions locals have got to ask.
So when the Prime Minister says he's going to smash the gangs, when they come out with plans to try and stop the boat crossings, say that they're going to take asylum seekers out of hotels, do you believe them? Do you think that plan is credible? Do you think that plan could work and make a difference for places like Aldershot?
My thoughts on Keir Starmer: he couldn't smash an egg. When he opens his mouth, if his lips are moving, you know that some truth's coming out. I've not heard one thing he said in the last year about immigration, about migrants, about illegal boat crossings that I can credibly believe. It's all rubbish. I mean, I sit there looking at the telly in disbelief and getting angrier and angrier every night. Your channel is the only channel that talks about this. Many people just don't believe the man at all. It's time for him to go. He's only been in power a year. Get lost, Starmer.
All right, thank you very much.
The only thing that's been smashed is Keir Starmer's back door. And this is the point, guys. I'm telling you, when the normal guy in the street is talking about the government like the government is the problem, then the government needs to understand that they're the problem now and they need to fix it. Otherwise, An unsolved problem in this country doesn't last long. Unless someone's covering it up. Or taking injunctions out. Or just straight out lying. But again, it doesn't last long. Let me know what you guys think. I'm just, maybe I'm reading too much into this, but I'm seeing a historical link to everything that's happened in the past when it comes to revolution, when it comes to the people turning against their own government. I'm also seeing similarities here between Syria and Iran, and back in the day when they went through their revolutions and what happened there. I just think that we can learn from history, and we can start doing something now. You know, we don't need to wait until it's too late. Everyone just start understanding that the government is either doing this on purpose or they're doing this by accident, but they're not stopping. They're obviously not stopping. You need to stop listening to what they say and start looking at their actions. And immigration, the illegal boat migrations, they've gone up. New records have been set this year. And I'm sure legal migration is also probably going to be another new record this year. So smashing the gangs, it's absolute fucking bullshit. Look at the statistics, look at the numbers, look at what they do and not what they say, including Nigel Farage. See you later.